Thank you, Brian and Aaron. Hello, everyone, and once again, a very happy Jewish New Year to all of our Jewish viewers. We begin with breaking news. ABC is bringing back The Gong Show. Yes, the Chuck Barris camp classic of the 70s on NBC and syndication will be back in prime time next year, and Will Arnett of the Last Man on Earth on Fox will be one of the executive producers. HBO is off to the races with its new 2-hour Sunday set of original fall series. The drama half kicked off last night, namely with Westworld, the long-awaited series inspired by the 1973 Michael Crichton film. Back then, Yul Brynner and Richard Benjamin co-starred as players in an amusement park where visitors on the surface could live out their desires to be in a Western flick. Below the surface, there was a far different fantasy afoot. This version, put together by the husband-wife team of Lisa Joy and Jonathan Nolan, expands both the bounds of the park and how immersive its inhabitants can be.
You came back.
You know, if I could stay right here with you, I would.
Just sometimes I feel like the world out there is calling me.
You're one of them, aren't you? You're not real.
Bring yourself back online.
Do you know where you are?
I'm in a dream.
You're in my dream. I designed every part of this place. It's not a theme park, but an entire world.
You and everyone you know were built to gratify the desires of the people who pay to visit your world.
Just don't forget, they're not real. What you and I do is so complicated.
I need your help, Dolores. I think I made a mistake.
So our creatures have been misbehaving.
I think there may be something wrong with this world.
No choice you ever made was your own. You have always been a prisoner. What if I told you I'm here to set you free?
Are we very old friends?
No, I wouldn't say friends, Dolores. I wouldn't say that at all.
As you can see, there is a dream cast playing here. Anthony Hopkins, I think, is brilliant in this role. Ed Harris, Evan Rachel Wood, Thandie Newton, and Jeffrey Wright. Can this be HBO's next Game of Thrones? We will learn over the next few months. The comedy-dramedy half will debut next Sunday, beginning with Divorce, marking the return of Sex and the City star Sarah Jessica Parker to the channel. Here, she plays Frances, a product of Westchester suburbia, contemplating a break of the knot with her husband of a decade, played by Thomas Hayden Church. Trouble is, the route to a break isn't so clean as it sounds.
I want a divorce.
Are you drunk?
There's a knock at your door. You don't even recognize a stranger.
I want to save my life while I still care about it.
As lousy as the marriage is, the divorce is going to be much worse. You are going to get on this, Robert. I am worried about you.
Hello?
This is Robert's new lawyer. Let's get this party started.
I'm gonna make you miserable.
Monster. It's not a monster. It's the father of my children. So your children are half monster. You'll raise them human.
Is it all the same vein of insane as drinking from a poison well?
I packed your essentials for you.
You packed a mini suitcase and a grocery bag full of bras.
You're welcome.
Hold on to your heart. Hold it high above floor.
What we had was crazy
Hold on to your heart.
and fun, but it ended because it needed to end. Right?
Hold on to your heart.
I want to get to a place where you can trust me. What would it take for us to get to that place?
Time machine.
It's not helpful. It's not helpful.
And more breaking news, co-star and Academy Award nominee Thomas Hayden Church will be my guest on a special edition of Tomorrow Be Televised Wednesday at noon. That's Wednesday at noon, Thomas Hayden Church live right here on Blog Talk Radio. Now, right after Divorce comes Insecure, marking the first TV series creation of Issa Rae, the acclaimed author-performer of the web series Awkward Black Girl. Once again, Rae creates and performs the role of an African-American woman out to stay just one step saner than the rest of her immediate universe.
Go, shawty. It's my birthday, but no one cares because I'm not having a party, because I'm feeling sorry for myself. I just want to be more confident. Brave me. Like, no I want to be that person.
I love these Fendi's.
I have a problem.
Converse.
I have a problem.
I love how you just, like, don't even care. A few of the others had some concerns.
Are they concerns that they can talk to me about? They're having secret white meetings, and they're sending secret white emails.
Girl, you know how these white people are.
Oh, okay. That's it? I spent my entire 20s with a dude that I'm not even going to end up with. Sometimes I don't know what we're doing. I don't want to just sit on the couch with you for the rest of my life.
You want to break up with me?
No, I'm not ready to talk about this.
You said I want to talk.
We are not about to be the black couple fighting in Rite Aid. I mean, maybe I'm not satisfied. No, maybe I want to be down properly.
What are you doing here?
I don't know. It's your fantasy. I've always been your what-if guy.
What are you doing? Oh, I was just asking Siri where Malcolm Jamal Warner was born. It's Brooklyn. You know how we were talking about this being the last year of my 20s and how I need to make the most of it? I don't have time for the shit anymore. We gonna have some drinks tonight. You gonna get some up. Ha, ha. I had it all wrong. You know, I don't need to be Miss No. I'm now Miss Give All the. I think I like who I'm becoming.
That's backwards.
No, it's not.
So you got titties on your back now?
Yes, scatological language in there. Insecure received a special screening at last month's Urban World Festival in New York. And the inside word from senior HBO management is that Rae has delivered a groundbreaking series. Divorce begins its run Sunday at 10, followed by Insecure at 10:30. And once again, Thomas Hayden Church of Divorce will be on Tomorrow Be Televised Wednesday at noon. Premium rival Epix, which will unveil its first two scripted series October 16th, launched a controversial nonfiction series last Friday, America Divided, where notables from Norman Lear to American Ferrari explore inequality across the nation. Executive producers Sally Granatstein, Lucian Reed, and Richard Rowley will weigh in on mid-afternoon right here on Tomorrow Be Televised. And we'll also catch up with Alice Corral, the producer and main subject of Spanish-language series Los Cowboys. He was a guest on during our simulcast run on BRIC 2 years ago. His series started playing on Galavision last week. All that will be coming your way at 3 p.m. on blogtalkradio.com. And gentlemen, also this week we've got the CW launching their fall season tomorrow night with No Tomorrow. A couple of people involved with the New York Television Festival created the show. Awesome. And then coming up on Wednesday will be Frequency, and the next Monday, Supergirl will make its transition from CBS to the CW.
Very cool. A lot of people like Supergirl. I mean, really like Supergirl. Okay. I've never seen it, but a lot of people really like Supergirl. I was actually
changing channels this week when it was on, and I saw 3 seconds of it, and it looked like her costume was ill-fitting.
Now, by the way, last Friday, Aaron and Brian, we had two shows premiere with diametrically opposed reviews. We had Luke Cage, produced here in New York by Netflix and Marvel. Yep. Sensational reviews. The lead actor is marvelous. Great, great, great. And in fact, apparently a lot of people saw the show that Netflix was off the air for, or off streaming for about 2 hours because of some sort of technical breakdown.
So what was the
I streamed it. I was binging.
So what was the bad show then?
Well, the bad show was on Amazon. It was the long-awaited Woody Allen series Crisis in 6 Scenes. Got scathing reviews. Some people blamed Amazon even for giving Woody Allen, who had done comedy writing in the 1950s for various shows, and then he was a stand-up comic on television, various shows, and before he became big with his films like Bananas, Take the Money and Run in the 60s. They said, like, Amazon, how dare you have, like, Woody Allen do this show, which came off as an afterthought to a lot of people. And I said on my show on Friday, don't blame Amazon. I mean, it's Woody Allen who got the opportunity. Amazon should get the credit for giving Allen the opportunity to do his own first TV series ever. And, you know, it's up to him to make the show work. And apparently, for a lot of critics, he didn't.
So is Netflix going to have their stuff in order by the time
Oh, yes, they're
Ava
back.
DuVernay
They're
does
back.
13?
Hopefully. But I got to tell you, I've seen some clips of Cage. It's marvelous, and the actor who plays him is terrific. I was a big Luke Cage fan.
Yeah.
I got the first Hero for Hire back in like 1972, 73, and I thought this was like a perfect show for Netflix to do. And once again, it shows that Netflix and Marvel are with it. People will tell you that for all the good stuff Marvel does on the movie screen, their best stuff is on the TV screen. And it's produced in Brooklyn.
It's amazing. You have to watch it.
Oh, it's
Luke
produced
Cage.
in Brooklyn. There was a show I fell
absolutely.
in love with this weekend, produced in hometown in Chicago on Netflix. Easy.
Joe Schwartzberg was the person who did that.
So
Anthology show.
good. It was really good and for grown-ups and like a great show. Like it really was an adult show that was smart and they had great diverse casting and stuff, although they could have boosted the African American.
For those who know, it's an anthology show where they cover an issue from different perspectives each and every episode. And I understand that Netflix is very happy with the show. We'll see if it gets a second season. I'm surprised they have not pushed it harder, particularly here in the New York area.
Yeah, because I just found it. It was saying, oh, this is new. And I saw it was from Chicago, and I put it on, and it was great. There was one episode all in Spanish. It was really good.
Well, there you go.
One more thing I want to share before we go, and that is that Julie Menon, the commissioner of the Mayor's Office of Media Entertainment, has announced another major possibility for women in television. We've had a number of different efforts that she's been doing. She was on the show on BK Live, talking about the Ethnic Media Initiative. Then there was Made in New York Writers Room, which I understand is going very, very well. It's getting 500 scripts from people of color to try to encourage more New York produced shows. Now they have announced a women's initiative where they're going to invite women. Yeah, what they're going to do is they're going to invite women to create pilots for television series about women living in the 5 boroughs, Brooklyn included. 2 of those pilots will be produced for NYC Live, Channel 25, and one of them will become a series. On top of that, they're going to do a women filmmaker event, bringing women filmmakers together with venture capitalists, with angel investors, with incubators who could fund them. I've talked a lot here and on my show about the concern that this economic ecosystem doesn't get involved with television, although things are starting to change. I would love to see Menon make sure that this women's filmmaker initiative is expanded to include women TV makers. So those VCs, angels meet with them, TV makers are part. By the way, Julie Menon will be on our show on Tomorrow Be Televised on October 24th.
And congratulations on Thomas Hayden Church.
Yes, very excited. And I want to thank Aaron Dickerson at HBO for making it happen. And I hear that the show is getting very, very good reviews. It looks like HBO may have a brand new, wonderful fall lineup with Westworld, then Divorce, and then Issa Rae's Insecure. And Issa Rae's a fantastic talent. I think this is going to be a breakout for her.
All right. Well, we see the commissioner and the folks at NYC TV taking a BRIC page out of our book, supporting those filmmakers.
Give Menon credit. She is really trying to push diversity all over the place with Writers Room, this women's initiative. There's more other elements coming to come. And the Ethnic Media Initiative, you talked about with her on this program. So, and this is like her 6th, 7th month in the job, and she is going all guns blazing.
All right. Steal from the best, Commissioner.